Hello, my darling Aries. Get ready for a reading. Get ready for a reading. It's going to be an intense one. As usual, that's the way it goes. What are you here to learn other than what's going on with my spiritual transformation? What's going on in my life? What are the questions that you are really asking? And I'm hearing a lot of the channeling came through as, are you asking the right questions? Are you looking at the right things? There are a few of you out there that need to let go of the guilt and shame. It is hindering you, heavily hindering you, and you don't own that anymore, okay? Yeah, they're saying, okay, let me read a little bit of the channeling. So the song that channeled in, I kept getting threes in my mind too. So a lot of changes are trying to occur in you right now. Let's make sure that we're stepping into them, into this energy. So some of the channeling, the song that kept channeling was playing in my head was Arms of the Angels, or Angel by Sarah McLachlan. And a certain verse in that song stuck out to me, and I kept singing it as I was shuffling. And it was, spend all your time waiting for a second chance. A chance that'll make it all clear. You don't, please realize that you do have that second chance. You get as many chances as you want. You are being hard on yourself. You are being hard on yourself. And I feel like some of you have been punishing yourselves. I channeled in also communication and self-love. Okay? You need to work, some of you need to work on your communication, communicating what you're feeling before it boils up, right? But also self-love. Self-love. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself and remembering who you are, Aries. You're so powerful. Why all of a sudden? You need to move, what you need to move away from is denial and self-punishment, abstaining, like even abstaining from things to almost punish yourself, okay? Now, abstaining from things because they're toxic and not good for your energy or life path, that's a difference. But when you're abstaining because you're punishing yourself, I'm feeling like some of you are almost punishing yourselves. And they're saying, so many guides here. One in particular keeps saying, you have humbled yourself so much. You've done so well. We're so proud of you for that. But don't live there, right? Don't live there. Especially for my Aries. Now, what's funny is shuffling these decks, you guys came out on top. This is the energy wanting to fly through you, right? This beautiful confidence, this intense confidence. It's beautiful. Over here, I split the deck. A lot of you have gone through that tower moment, okay? Spirit, God, universe had to rip that which was not serving you away from you, okay? Because you were having a hard time doing it yourself. And it was part of your cycle. It was part of ending this transformative cycle, okay? But some of you still stuck in this, okay? Some of you still stuck, trapped by your own, trapped by your own thoughts, right? Ruminating, I'm hearing, over and over again over certain things. Trapped by some of your own thoughts, and it's blocking you coming back up on that wheel, right? And I feel like the stability that so many of you have wanted for so long, what you truly wanted for so long, has been blocked by simply your own. I feel like you built your own prison. You built your own prison. Not for all of you. That's not for all of you. I'm not getting a negative vibe. Don't get me wrong in this reading. It's a very positive vibe. However, you're being so hard on yourself, darling. Okay? What's interesting is if we look at this, obviously, she didn't trap herself, right? She did not put those swords up. She is not the cause of being trapped. However, we can see there is a way for her to escape. Her ties are almost falling off. They're so loose. She's paralyzed in fear. She's paralyzed with her own thoughts. She's paralyzed in her mind. She has now become, it may not have been her fault for getting here, right? All these swords were not her fault. Some of them universe, some of them other people's actions, fate. But staying there, well, it's damn well her fault. right? Let's stand while her fall. Okay. Spirit, what they're asking is, that's funny, on top of this one, communication, right? 33. What did I say? I was getting all those threes. Spirit, can I get, oh, okay. They're wanting to say, yeah, and the bat on this top part. This is actually, I know that bats are scary and frightening, but this is actually, for many of you, one of your spirit guides. This is a team right now that's behind you. That's what they're wanting to show. So we have a bat. Who else? Who else? Animal-wise, animal spirit totems that are behind them. Their team. They're behind them, not only protecting them against any negative energies that try to come in, but also against. I didn't feel that. Also against, or also for them, energy they can step into that's available to them. Okay, awesome. The snake. I love it. So you guys got some. They you know, everybody's snakes and bats, yikes, but at the same time, they're actually quite beautiful animals to have as a spirit guide. And the bat, right? Look at this full moon. Tonight is a full moon. Tonight's a big full moon, you guys. Tonight's a big full moon about releasing that which does not serve us. This doesn't serve you anymore. This doesn't serve you anymore. For those of you who have become a prisoner, right? A prisoner, almost, I'm feeling, of your own mind, of your own making. Maybe not of your own making, but certainly staying there, you know, that's something to look at. And this darkness, this bat comes out when the moon rises, okay? This bat actually gets its energy from darkness, and often to bring that self into order, this dark self into order. I'm gonna read it, actually. I'm gonna read it. I feel like so the bat is of air. It says darkness, letting go, death leading to rebirth. Before merging, the bat waits for the sun to set and the moon to rise. In the darkness, it can see all that was invisible during the daylight hours. The bat is the master of subtle senses, of the underlying forces that cause some things to prosper and others to fade. The bat card shows up to signify the ending of a chapter, the closing of a door. The bat comes swiftly, encouraging us to move on. It is just a few hours until a new day dawns. No more lingering in the past. I'm feeling like that's going to speak to someone out there. No more lingering in the past. No more. It's hurting you. You now are free to leave this prison, but you are not doing so. Where's the inner strength, darling? Where is that inner strength? Right? You've forgotten who you are. You have forgotten who you are. When you are in balance, you accept, adapt, and adjust. When you are out of balance, you refuse to let go and you reminisce, right? Which leads to what? Ruminating, right? To bring back into balance, watch the sunrise. Watch the sunrise, watch a new day dawn. And remember, please remember, darlings, that each day that God gives us, that universe gives us, is a day brand new unto itself. We can be whoever we want. Change is not hard. Change is simply a mindset. Change. Right now. It's simply a mindset, but it's also about just doing it, just changing it, just let it go. Okay. And especially for those of you worried about finances, okay? The more that you worry about money, the more that you push the energy of money away. Money is simply an energy. However, it's a strong energy because so many people think about it all the time, which builds its power, okay? So it is an energy. And energy will come and go as it's attracted like a magnet or pushed away, repelled like a magnet. If you are having negative thoughts about money, even if it's scarcity, if you're having thoughts of scarcity, I don't have enough, money is not going to come to you. It doesn't come to you because you need it. It comes to you because it wants to. So make money want to come to you. Have good thoughts about money. Know that you are going to have it. Have thoughts of prosperity and abundance. And then watch money be attracted to you. Money is attracted to prosperity and abundance. Have thoughts of prosperity and abundance. Already feel prosperity and abundance. How do you do this when you have nothing? Be grateful for what you already have. Fully grateful for what you already have. And if you have a bunch of junk at home that you don't need, then why would you receive more? Maybe it's time to go through and clear out all that you don't need and doesn't bring you joy anymore. It may have at one point. Let it bring joy to someone else now. Because in that way, not only are you spreading joy, that joy will come back to you, but you are also clearing way for new things that will bring you joy again. Okay? Life is supposed to keep moving. It is not supposed to stay still and stagnant. That is detrimental to your growth. Okay? The snake. They're saying to read that at the end. So these are two that are behind you right now, supporting you. The bat is telling you it's time to stop with the reminiscing. It is time to stop saying what went wrong, right? That 5 of Cups feeling, that 4 of Cups feeling. Looking at what was lost rather than what's ahead. Okay? It's blocking you, darlings. It's blocking you. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Awesome. Now I'm going to pull a numerology card. See what's with you, numerology. Numerology card for my new beginnings. New beginnings are trying to come to you. Awesome. 1. Also like the Magician, okay? New beginnings. Get ready for it. New beginnings. New beginnings. Where is my... Well, I don't know where that book is right now. We'll get it later. Oh, here it is. New beginnings. Card number 1. Yeah, if you guys can step into the new energy and let go of the old, oh, it's going to be so good for you. This card indicates a time of new beginnings where there will be plenty of opportunities to create a fresh start. These opportunities play a very important part in catapulting you to where you need to be. So it's in your best interest to follow them wherever they may lead. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to find inner strength, and courage to step into the unknown, to feel fear and do it anyway and create a brand new life, okay? New opportunities are wanting to come to you. Are you brave enough? Are you courageous enough to take them, right? I'm having a hard time. Okay. All right, Spirit. All right, where are they right now? Where are they right now? Tell me where their soul is right now. Tell me where, okay. Pull some tarot cards. Let's see here. I want to use these. Like Aries. Right? Wheel of Fortune. Trying to come back up the wheel. Right? You've had enough time at the bottom. That's where your soul's wanting to do. This card just like wanted to come out, and it was, I had already shuffled it for Aries, and it was at the bottom of the deck, so I'm not surprised. This is where your soul is. Also kind of an overall. But this is what's trying to move in for you. This is what's trying to move in for you. Okay, Spirit, if that's what's trying to move in through their soul, where is their ego? Where is their ego right now? Where is their ego? Oh, wow. Yep. Okay. What'd I say? That 4 of Cups energy, right? Here's Spirit trying to hand you a brand new opportunity, and here you are. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not doing anything, it looks like. Not doing anything. Some of you may benefit from a chakra or a cleansing. I just had one done. It was amazing. I feel so much better. Okay, but this anxiety, these sleepless nights, this rumination, it's beginning to truly. You guys deserve so much more. You guys deserve so much more, and I'm not seeing anyone in your way here but you. Okay, this is all you. This is all you. This is a self-prison of thoughts. Okay? It is so important to understand that when this energy isn't around forever, this wheel will turn and pass you by if you don't even see it. If you're blinded to it And then when you do come out of it, this energy's already passed. Please, please take off the blindfolds, darling. Please. All right, Spirit, what's in their root? Ten of Swords, right? I'm feeling just some of you so drained, so fed up, depleted. Gosh, I mean, the 8, 9, and the 10 of Swords are the hardest, but they're also the end of the cycle. Okay, they're the end of the cycle. This is trying to come in for you. Okay, which means for it to do so, darlings, for it to do so, these things have to be healed. Okay, these wounds have to be healed. I know that these swords were not your fault, but I've said many times before, they were meant to be in your arsenal. These lessons were meant to make you stronger, not only for you, but to help others on your path. These lessons that have caused you so much pain may save someone's life someday. They may change someone's life someday. Okay? I need you to, some of you may need to really look into counseling. Okay? This is not a bad thing. This is a wonderful thing. This is being able to own up to where we are, right? Touch base to where we are. A lot of times tarot readings are very much like a counseling session. They bring forward what you may not always want to see, but what's important to look at so that you can get this. And trust me, you won't regret going through the pain of opening these old wounds whenever you look at them and you clean that blood off the sword and you realize this is now my sword to put in my arsenal. You will become stronger with these swords rather than weaker. Okay? Oh, Spirit is wanting you to step into this healing. I'm feeling so much the arms that, please listen to that song. You're in the arms of the angels. Okay? You do have angels surrounding you, and it is your time to step into healing. This is also the wish card. Okay? It is your time. It is your time. This is the energy attempting to support you. And here's the energy you are living in, darlings. You're living in the dark. And I understand you are going through the dark night of the soul. Many of you are out there going through the dark night of the soul. But the energy showering over you is healing and beautiful and abundant. Okay? So it is time to kick that into gear. Okay? It is time to kick that into gear. Spirit, can I get another card for this crown, this beautiful crown? Can I get another card for this crown, this star? Oh, that's just so beautiful. This is healing. This is healing. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. Oh, the Empress. Right? Creation. New beginnings again. New beginnings again. This is taking what Spirit gives us and our own drive and manifestation on this manifest reality and combining those two, and that's true creation. Okay, she's the birth of everything new. The Empress is the birth of every new idea, every new creation, especially that which brings a collective consciousness healing. Okay, and I'm feeling that for some of you. All right, Spirit, tell me what's coming in the very near future. These are beautiful cards, very intense but beautiful. What's coming in the very near future? What's coming in the very near future? Ooh. Goodness. It sounded like a, what is that scary dinosaur? The one that flies. Starts with a T. Spirit, tell me what's coming in the near future for my Aries out there. In the very near future, energy that they may not be aware of coming in, energy that they may not be aware of coming in, energy that's coming in for them, that to support them, that they need to step into. And sometimes if we know about that beforehand, we can truly maximize it. Beautiful. Ace of Wands, right? New passion, new energy handed over from God. Now this is in the with a side note of willing, at least willing. They're going to give you this if you're at least willing to work through this. Okay? No one's expecting this to be done overnight. But let's start the healing process. Okay? And I feel like many of you have begun the healing process, began to look at it, and then somehow stepped back and fell right back into this ruminating depletion of just giving up. And all of this energy is available to you. Right? They're ready to bless you. They're ready to bring you new. The Page of Wands. And again, Aries, fire. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Beginning to bring new passion into your life. Right? This is possibly, could be a young person. Could be a young person coming in. But it could also be an opportunity coming into your life that's going to bring new passion. And yeah, absolutely. Oh, wow. And then over here, the Knight of Wands on top in this deck. Beautiful. Beautiful, Aries. Spirit, what, sorry, I'm listening, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm listening. They are saying that many of you have walked away from things not serving you, people, places, things, jobs, thoughts, or I'm sorry, people, places, things, jobs, all of that, but it's still in your thoughts, right? It's still in your thoughts. So we see here she's leaving rough waters behind, but I'm hearing that it's still in your thoughts. The Two of Swords came out with it, and then it left. So make sure that the things that you walked away from, you stay away from. Even up here, especially up here, you're starting to manifest more strongly. Aries, you're one of my more powerful manifesting signs. I'm sure you're ready to get that back. For those of you who have not felt like yourself lately, like that powerful manifestor you usually are. Whew. Spirit, hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Tell me what's in their hopes and fears. Tell me what's in their hopes and fears for my Aries out there. Right, hopes and fears. Six of Pentacles, right? Is there enough to go around? Always worried, is there enough to go around? Am I giving enough? Am I receiving enough? And like I said, this baby was wanting to come out earlier. Spirit, hopes and fears, hopes and fears. Do you know what you want? They're saying, yeah. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? Right? Here's Spirit handing you all these opportunities. What Spirit's saying is you have a giant path. But do you even know what you're being offered? Because you're holding the power, darling. She's holding those swords. She's not tied up in this picture. And she's blindfolded. Waters are pretty calm behind her. I'm not sure what the issue is, right? There's that moon coming over. This suggests internal conflict, right? And then here's Spirit handing you all these opportunities. Not all of them look good. You know, you have a lot of paths that you have a choice to take. Spirit's waiting to see what you're going to decide to do, right? Are you going to try trusting your intuition, even though you may not know what's coming, right? Maybe decide what you want. Decide what you want so Spirit can help you begin to manifest it. And don't worry about, I don't know who this is for, don't worry about where the means or the resources will come from. They will come when they are needed. They will come when they are needed. Spirit, final outcome. Final outcome. If they are willing to step into this dark night of the soul healing so that they can come back up on the wheel, step into this true healing and divine creativity, basically having anything you want from the universe, this new passion, right? Stepping away from things that don't serve them and manifesting what they truly desire and want. Do you know what you want? Darlings, please stop blindfolding yourselves, okay? You got a lot of blindfolds in this. Do not victimize, okay? Let's watch victimization. Spirit saying yes, awful things happen. They happen, but they help us grow. Right? Don't forget, darling, if you can do all this, right? Stepping into this. Now, here's what's amazing. I love this. So each suit tells a story, okay? This is the 8, 9, and the 10 of Swords right here, right? This is the 8, where she was trapped and has allowed it to turn into this, right? Anxiety, depression, rumination, obsession, nowhere good, right? Nowhere good. She wants to be in her dark room and she doesn't want to get out of bed. And then finally into completely depleted. I have nothing left to give. I've been stabbed in the back so many times, right? Now here though, if you're willing to step into this darkness, take back control, take back your power, take back your weapons that were meant for you. I don't know why I'm getting so upset about this, but I don't like seeing you guys torn down like this. This is not Aries. This upsets me. This queen right here, now I know you're fire, but this queen, they want you to know this. There's a reason this came out in your final outcome, and these 3 swords down here are in your root. This queen right here is the same person that went through all this. This is her. This is her. This is her. This queen right here, she didn't inherit her throne. She wasn't born rich. She did not have everything at her disposal. In fact, life was damn hard. In fact, she had a hard-ass way to her throne. Now look closely, my darlings. Look closely at what this queen did. Look at that rope hanging from her arm. As she says, come forward. Because who's in charge now, right? That rope is because she chose to cut herself free. She chose a different reality, a different destination. Your reality is what you make it, my darlings. She had the power, the courage, the guts to go within and look at the ugly and say, where am I victimizing? Right? Yes, these awful things happened, but where am I victimizing? Right? And then she said, I ain't feeling sorry for myself no more. And she did everything in her power, cut herself free and claimed her throne. She didn't inherit this throne. She earned her throne. This woman earned her throne. Okay? Woo, goosebumps. That's my Aries right there. That is my Aries, Ace of Swords. Final outcome. So if you're willing to do this, my darlings, all of that stuff out of your head. And we see here, God's handing you this new sword. This is spiritual enlightenment, epiphany, new ideas, like seeing the world in a whole new way because now you're powerful. You're not her anymore. You're not her anymore. You're not her anymore. You're powerful now. You've cut through the BS. And that's what this queen does. She cuts through the BS. And that's what my Aries do. They cut through the BS. And when you do, here is God handing you a new, beautiful sword for your armory. This one is going to be this beautiful, powerful sword from God is saying, you handle this shit. Done. Please don't get demonetized. If y'all can, please donate to my channel. If you can't, support a sister. Like and subscribe. Anything is helpful. You have no idea. YouTube, we're having issues right now. This right here, do you see how the clouds that God's coming through are dark? These are left behind. He's coming through those dark clouds and handing you this, okay? This suggests that you went through the dark night of the soul, a time of very, very heavy, intense, it's coming from somewhere. They're even more tumultuous than this one, okay? These are 2 aces, you guys. A new ace of passion, a new lease on life, new epiphany, a new connection with God. The reason you can't hear spirit, I'm hearing this from a spirit guide over here. Someone out there. The reason that you haven't been able to hear spirit lately is because this part is up to you, darling. What are you made of? What are you made of? Spirit's there. Spirit's there, just on the edge of the seat, just waiting to see what you're going to do. Because if Spirit does it for you, that whole thing is pointless. The whole cycle is pointless. Okay? Spirit's there when you're ready to rock and roll. But you got to start doing the work. You got to start doing the work. Stop just leaving it up to God. Okay? Where are you in this scenario? Okay? Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. Do y'all want to say anything else? Lots of 2s coming out. Lots of 2s. We got that 2 of Swords. I just split the deck, and we got the 2 of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, okay? Now here we see this man. He may have everything he needs to survive, but he's not happy. Where's the passion? He holds the world in his hands, yet it could be so much bigger. It could be so much bigger. You guys are really selling yourself short, okay? Really selling yourself short, because you have the ability to handle it all. Here we see him juggling these pentacles with rocky shores behind him. Okay, shit's not always easy. It's not always easy, but you do have the ability to power through anyway, and do so with a smile on your face and success, and know that, be grateful, darlings, for what you do have, because that attitude of gratefulness is what brings more in. It's what brings more in, okay? What's bolting your rod of passion back here? One of his rods of passion, it's bolted to the wall. What's blocking your passion? What is holding you back? Is it being too comfortable? Is it being too comfortable? Afraid to get fun comfortable? Right? Afraid to get uncomfortable? That's when the fun starts. I know it's frightening to take a jump, to take a leap, to put yourself out there, to go through these things, and look at this ugly within yourself, and truly heal it. I know that's scary, but it is blocking you, severely blocking your passion, okay? It's turning into this, and it's going to end up turning into this, okay? Okay. On this full moon tonight, release what you can and ask for assistance in working through the rest. Look how that moon's almost glowing. That's weird. It doesn't look like that from my angle. It's just black and white, but here it looks like it's glowing. Yeah, it looks more like that for me. That's crazy. This full moon is going to be powerful for you. Let this white light burn through it all. Let this white light burn through all of that old. Move that stagnant energy around, because you are coming into creation. You are coming into healing and new beginnings. And remember, you are where is your crown? Right? Cut yourself free. Remember who you are. Let's read the snake and then we're done. That's what they're saying. Okay. Snake. Snake is of earth. Yeah. Guardian. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. Feels very much this card. Unawakened magic and potential. Creative potential. Creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that the Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine, right? The root chakra, in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it is well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste, because you're coming up the wheel, y'all. I told you this energy, time may be fluid, but we run out of it. It is a commodity that is not forever. Every second that goes by is gone forever. It may be fluid, but it is not constant and it is not forever. We run out. Okay? The wheel is turning in your favor, okay? The bat, wherever he went, there he is. The bat is here to rise up what you need to let go of, okay? Because he loves you. He's here to support you, but he's bringing up this darkness because it must be dealt with. You cannot go forward. You cannot go forward and get your throne unless you cut yourself free from the bonds that you've been trapped in. Okay, and a lot of them have manifested into a mental bond. I feel like there's no actual thing in your way anymore. And the snake tells you the reason you're doing this is so that you can step into this untapped potential that is within you. There is no more time to waste. There's no more time to waste. Unreal. When you are in balance, you are prosperous, creative, and charismatic. And that is just so Aries. Prosperous, creative, and charismatic. When you are out of balance, you start and stop many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini Yoga, I highly suggest it. Very powerful. Me and my son did it together. It's amazing. And meditation. Okay, come back into one with yourself and unleash this root chakra. Okay, Kundalini Yoga is about releasing your Kundalini, which sits at the base of your spine. It is the base of your power. It's blocked right now. Some of you may need to get a chakra cleansing. I told you, I just had one. It feels amazing. Woo! Okay. You guys step into it, but also, please, my darlings, please, start looking at what is festering within you, right? What is holding you back? What is holding you back? You don't need to live there anymore. It's time to let some things go, okay? And for some of you, you need to cut out people too, okay? And it may hurt. It may be like unfathomable. It may even be family members. But if they're not serving your higher good, then you have to. You have to. This woman did. That's how you get a throne, baby. Step into it. Step into it. I love you all, my Aries. Catch you on the flip side. Oh, please like and subscribe.